Our next guest is a fine English actor, from Star Wars, Marvel movies, and now he is on a Marvel show. He plays the android Vision in the highly anticipated WandaVision. It premieres a week from tomorrow on Disney+. Please welcome Paul Bettany. Hi, Paul.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How you doing?
I'm doing excellent, thank you very much.
It's I like that thing. You know what? That thing behind you, that gold circle behind you, looks like something Vision would have.
It does, doesn't it? It's a little it's a little vision lamp.
You're in Brooklyn right now?
I am in Brooklyn, yeah.
How are things in Brooklyn?
Things are great in Brooklyn. Yesterday was weird. Weird day. But things today feel calmer. It's a peculiar time,
You voted for the first time in the United States.
That's right.
In November, which is interesting.
Right.
How long have you lived here in the United States?
I've lived here for 20 years, and finally that taxation without representation thing can really stick in your craw, So 2016 inauguration, I was like, man, yeah, there's a president I can get behind, and I thought finally I gotta be part of voting this demagogue out of this great republic, but I neglected to move to Texas, so it didn't really make a difference in Brooklyn, obviously.
The last time they raided the Capitol building, it was your people that did it.
I know exactly. Look, I was really weird.
Did you vote in person or by mail?
I voted in person. I really wanted the full first experience. I finished WandaVision. I flew home. I quarantined. I tested, and then my wife and she took me voting for the first time, which after 18 years of marriage is a little like a date, I guess.
Get some free time.
Our last date was about 17 years and 3 months ago. So it was really romantic.
That's how it goes. Well, yeah, you guys have been married for a long time, huh? I didn't realize that.
Yeah, in Hollywood years, that's like 300.
How did you find the voting experience? Was it strange for you? Did we do it wrong?
No, you do it exactly right. I really loved every bit of it, and all of that pent up fury and outrage over the last 3 years. It was a really wonderful experience, and this country's been really good to me, and it was great to sort of take part in it, as a citizen, take part in this.
I'm glad you did. I hope that we soon can get back to a time where we're really things we're most moved by are like Avengers Endgame and which heroes got killed. And by the way, speaking of that, did you know that when Vision, and this is going to be a little inside nerd talk, but when Vision got snapped, and then did not return, did you know that you had this TV series ahead of you?
No, I did not. I went to see Kevin. I got a call from Kevin Feige, and he said, "Come in and see me and Los Despositos." So I was like, I'm getting a cab, and I went in to see them, and I thought they were being gents about it, and going to let me down, gently, and so to sort of cut it off at the pass, I kind of walked in there and said, "Look, guys, it's been a great run, and thank you so much." And they went, "Are you quitting?" And I was like, "What?" And they went, "We're going to pitch you a TV show." And I went, "Oh, okay." So yeah.
So this TV show, and I know you can't say a ton about it. What can you say about it legally?
It's about two superheroes who find themselves in 1950s suburbia, and then start hurtling through the American century at breakneck speed and begin to wonder what's going on in this town, because it can't be right. That can't be right.
I know they have sitcoms and all the stuff that we have over in England, but specifically the sitcoms that, and it's an interesting idea, you guys have each decade a classic sitcom is represented as kind of the model for your show.
Correct.
Starting with the 50s, right? Starting with
Dick Van Dyke.
Dick Van Dyke. No, did you know the Dick Van Dyke Show?
You know, I did because Saturday mornings and Sunday mornings were given over to American cultural imperialism. And it worked.
Wow.
I totally fell in love with America through watching these shows. Yeah, so Brady Bunch, I Love Lucy, Bewitched. I grew up on those shows too. Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. Because over here, we watched cartoons on Saturday and Sunday morning. That was
Right.
the thing. And then if you were lucky, you could find the British sitcoms late at night on like your local syndicated channel. You find
really?
Fawlty Towers. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
my God, great.
The
Such a
Blackadder,
great show.
that kind of stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
Blackadder is genius.
Yeah, I see. I love that stuff. Yeah. So so you know this stuff then, and then you shot the show, these sitcoms, as they did at that time in front of a live studio audience.
That's right. So we and I was terrified. So we shot the first episode in 2 days, which is how they would have shot it. So we go in and we shoot it, and then we come back in front of the audience, and then we come back for pickup shots and specials, and it was terrifying. I hadn't been on stage in 20 years, but it was just so thrilling, and I realized I'd wasted my entire career and I should have been in sitcoms my whole life, and I loved it, and it really reminded me of being on the stage. The last time I was on the stage was with Matthew Rhys, and we were in a play together called One More Wasted Year, and I remember nothing of what happened in that play, but I do remember the reviews, which were cruel, and probably because I can't remember what happened in the show, let's be honest. And I remember one night Matthew and I were leaving the theatre, and we heard an audience member say, "One more wasted year, one more wasted evening," more like. And that was the night I tried to outdrink a Welshman, which you should never try to do.
That's a good tip. I didn't know that. So you had the studio audience there, and I think that's interesting because, I'm trying to piece together what's going on. Marvel would not let me see a screener of the show, even though I work for the company and presumably can be trusted, but apparently I cannot. And I wanted one so that I knew what was going on, as I had you and Elizabeth on the show this week. And yet they let a room full of strangers, I assume, watch the taping of the show.
I think it was a friends and family kind of audience.
What? Friends and family? I'm an employee of this company. So the friends and family, they could trust. Otherwise, yeah, I know. I am going to take it up with Kimmel. But my theory is that what happens during the sitcom portion of this show is not the entirety of the show. And
that's 100% correct.
Oh, that is? Really?
Mm-hmm. That's 100% correct. We hurtle through the decades, and we hit different genres of sitcoms, and then Vision begins to think that this is getting a little weird, and in the end, you end up in full MCU.
I love this. I feel like you've said too much already, and I love it. And I appreciate it. You've given me more than Kevin did. Well, it's great to see you. Stay safe, stay healthy. WandaVision premieres a week from tomorrow on Disney+. Paul Bettany, everybody. We'll be right back with Steve Earle and the Dukes.
Jimmy Kimmel Live. This is ridiculous.